Shoppers at Orland Square Mall will notice something a little spooktacular here this weekend. The Paranormal Cirque is setting up outside of the shopping center. So this morning we're getting a preview with performers for the show, Olivia Mattice. How you doing, Olivia?
I'm well, thank you.
All right, so you're a performer in this not very traditional circus show, right?
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about it.
We are a horror-themed circus. We have a nice fusion of theatrics and magic and acrobatics and aerialists. It's a really fun time.
So there's obviously those circus elements that'll still ooh and wow you as we take a look at some of the video here. But when you talk about like horror and spooktacular, what do you mean like that? It's not for kids, right?
No, we are a 13 and up show, but our theme is horror, so we have a lot of zombies and vampires involved. Our show, though, is not particularly scary.
Okay.
No, it's more of our haunted house that anyone of faint to fart has to really worry about. But our show is meant to be outrageous, it's funny, it's very theatrical, like I mentioned.
So instead of Christmas in July, it's Halloween in July.
Yes.
You're in the Chicago area. All right, so you're at Orland Square Mall this weekend, then you move to Gurnee Mills. How is this experience? I mean, what's it like for you? I mean, I'm sure you performed in many different shows before. What sets this one apart?
Our theme, absolutely, I think, sets us apart. I just really love that our show helps open people's minds to what a circus can be. Mm-hmm. It's not as traditional with fire or animals. We don't have animals. Mm-hmm. So it's just really wanting to open people's minds and test their limits.
That's great. All right, now before we move on, we got to talk about this cry wheel thing we're going to see. We saw a little bit before the commercial break. What is a cry wheel and what are we about to witness here?
It's actually a Cyr Wheel.
A Cyr Wheel, okay,
yes,
great.
And it's a,
there we go.
If you can imagine a big hula hoop that's weighted,
mm-hmm.
The person is inside and balancing requires a lot of strength, a lot of poise, and discipline.
All right, so let's see a performance of the Cyr Wheel. My apologies there. Okay, let's see this rocking on out here. Oh my goodness. This must take incredible control to be able to do this.
Absolutely.
And the body strength must be incredible too. All right. As we're moving the cameras out of the way too, just to make sure. Wow.
This is one of our amazing performers. His name is Artem.
Mm-hmm.
He comes from Russia, Belarus, actually.
How long would it take for someone to be able to train and learn to be able to do this?
You know, I feel like everyone's learning curve is a little different. So I feel anyone, if you set your mind to something, you can absolutely learn a new thing, new habit within a week, 2 weeks.
As we're watching him do this and you do some performing as well, how much focus does it take when you're doing these sorts of things to be able to pull this stuff off?
You know, I feel that with our learning curves, everything is just fun and practice until it becomes muscle memory.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is absolutely incredible.
This is my favorite trick.
Oh my gosh. And to be able to know the space that you have to work with and be able to control it in that is just amazing.
Spatial awareness is a very, very big deal.
I feel like you could take this to a club and really be the star of the show there. Go to the bar on the north side. That is unreal. All right. Look at that. Okay, let's give him a round of applause. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. If we just see him rolling on out on Madison Street or on Halsted out to the Kennedy Expressway, traffic's light today, maybe he could do it. All right, thank you so much for stopping on by. We really appreciate it. And Paranormal Cirque takes place at Orland Square Mall through Sunday, July 7th. So this Sunday, so you got to go, and then they go to Gurnee Mills from the 11th to the 21st, so you can check them up in the north suburbs as well. ParanormalCirque.com is where you can find all of that ticket information.